All right, now. My name is Confess Jesus Now. Yeah, you heard right. And earlier today, I'm at work. I work third shift, so I get off at 7 in the morning. It's about 6 o'clock that day, so I'm YouTubing the videos because I'm at my workstation thinking about this Philly game coming up. It's actually I believe it's week 8 right now. And we got Philadelphia. We go into Lincoln Financial Field or whatever the whole Sante Samuel coming home thing, quote unquote. He's a Falcon now, so that's not actually home. The dome is home. And the Michael Vick playing his old team. You know the whole storyline. But I was kind of testing the waters, and I seen like most of the analysts, the professional analysts, they count us out of this game. I seen Skip Bayless pick us. But on TV, that was pretty much it. I ain't seen nobody else. Everybody else think that Philly so desperate and the whole Andy Reid 13-0 off the bye week thing, they all consumed with that. And so I wanted to see what the masses was saying. You know, not just professional analysts, but just fans like myself and people who do amateur shows or whatever. And so all these Philadelphia fans start popping up and they talking they trash. Eat that, you know what. And some other ones. I seen this little Asian/white guy, not to be racist, but you know that's the only way to describe him. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He was the weakest one. Like everybody else, at least they made they trash talking fun, but he was like dry. And plus he was disrespectful. He wasn't a realist, which I kind of noticed the pattern in all the Philly fans. But hey, I guess that's what trash talking is. But it's not about them. I made this video today to say that I want in on this whole DBN TTC thing, because I consider myself part of the Dirty Bird Nation as it is, as you can quite honestly tell right about now. I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia. I live in South Bend, Indiana right now, and I was fond of the whole DBN thing because living here, I really don't see no Falcons fan. I mean, I'm in South Bend, Indiana. A lot of y'all probably know that's where Notre Dame plays. So, of course, they consume with Notre Dame. There's like, as a matter of fact, they really don't even honor NFL like that out here at all. And I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. I feel like I'm like the only person on this planet of aliens that just, y'all understand. But I want in, man. I talk trash too, baby. You know what I'm saying? I love the Lord, but I talk trash about my boys, especially when they playing like they do. I'm a realist, though. And I will say, they can't stop the run right now. And they've been kind of struggling a little bit on offense, too. And I'm not really accepting that whole Matt Ryan threw the 3 picks thing. That happens. I'm sorry, that happens. Every quarterback do that. I mean, you going to have those games. The fact is, the man has probably the best numbers through 6 games of his career to date. But yeah, I want in, man. Holla at me. I did used to take film production in years past. You know, I studied that a little bit. I'm not as proficient as some of you guys may be, but there'll be no editing in this particular video. But if the Lord wills, I get my hands on software and just try to make it fun. But I want in, man. Y'all got to let me in here, man. You know what I'm saying? I got credentials. You know what I'm saying? Check me out. If you can check that out, I got that's Harry Douglas signature and Brent Grimes. That's all I had at the time. But then I realized how useful my hat was at the time, because I ended up actually having to go to the week 1 game against the Chiefs. Me and my wife went down there. I told you I live in Indiana, so we took that trip. You know, and shout out to the folks in Kansas City. They was real cool. But I ended up in a stroke of favor, God's favor. Tom McClure's dad was at the game, and he was in the seats behind the Falcons bench, and he was really, you know, advertising himself as Tom McClure's dad. And like I said, a stroke of favor, he was like, hey, just follow me after the game and I'll try to get you a signature. And not only did I get him, I got Julio Jones, Harry Douglas, Jaquiz Rogers, Matt Ryan. Tony was out there, but I didn't want to bother Tony Gonzalez, man, because by him being in Kansas City, and really we wasn't supposed to be back there. It was just for family. I didn't want to intrude on the man. He was already, after the game, and I didn't want to, contribute to that. But I got Steven Nicholas. I saw Pick Six. He was out there too, man, but I don't know, he ain't come over. Brent Grimes, like I said, he was feeling a little bad about the injury or whatever. His wife was out there, and upon request, I'll show you guys the photo album that we end up making out there. But yeah, I want in DBN. You got to let me up in here, brother. I don't know what it take. I don't know what you got to do. And I'm not just trying to intrude, but I feel like I got credentials. I can talk that trash, and I know my stats too. And I'm a realist. So shouts out to G Simp. Shouts out to King Bird and Sports Live and ATL. Them the only three that I saw that was Falcons fans that was repping the Falcons at the time, because I got so consumed with the Philly fans. Because like I said, I wanted to hear the perspective of who thought who was gonna win or whatever. And I haven't got that far into seeing all the Falcons fans, but I ain't missing you on purpose if I missed you. But yeah, y'all got to let me in here, man. Confess Jesus now. TikTok.